The Spiral, Chapter 25, Home Again. Gora recognized the curtains made by his mother. Time had stood still in the house of his birth. Everything was the same as on the day he left the house. Wonderful memories of his mother baking his favorite cheesecake and his father rocking him on his lap just flooded him, and for the last time he cried. It was just a sob that escaped from his lips, for there were too many things to cry for. Too much had changed within him, and he cried because he felt there was no turning back. The house in its stillness became a final reminder to him of his inescapability of his destination. To where could he go? To who? Yet, lurking in the back of his mind, lived a hope that there might still be a way to turn back. But he had no other skills except for deception. He could go to another place and earn a decent living. He could have children and raise them up well. There were some possibilities. Then suddenly he heard the familiar wailing sound that he often heard at the house of the man from the hills. It was a sound that called to him and pulled him away from the house and its memories. It released in him all the visions of grandeur and power that he could have if he followed it. It showed him in visions another home filled with a wife and children. He saw himself leading a huge crowd of people who would obey him without questioning. The sound became so huge that it filled his mind and heart. It sought to control him and bring him out of the house. Gora steadied himself, for he had been through this many times. He looked at the curtains and the usual place where his mother would be standing. Night after night, he withstood the wailing sound, even though he was close to exhaustion. One night, the wailing sound stopped. Something told him he had won and need not fear any longer the power of the sound. In fact, he had progressed to the next level. All he needed to do was to keep on following the visions of grandeur and power that would be his final destination. There was nothing here in this house. He was free to go and pursue his dream. Gora then made up his mind to pursue that dream. As soon as he left the house, a dark mist followed him. Neither man nor beast dared to touch him on the way to the house of the man from the hills.